Welcome back, everybody, to Funky the Star TV. Um, Welcome. Today, we'll be taking a look on things when they happen regarding this same politics, the 2023 presidential election, and the people involved, and how they are playing the game, and everything. Anyway, somebody like Peter Obi now is a person on board in Nigeria everyone is talking about. And this video is still about Peter Obi and the WIKE and things that are happening. Actually, some group of people, they call Peter Obi, make him come back to PDP like other senators when they don't come before, and at the same time they can come back again to PDP, right? And already all of us know the game playing right now. The APC, the PDP, and all whatnot. They scattered somebody like Peter Obi, or took somebody like Peter Obi to Labour Party, Kwankwaso to other party, then Atiku in PDP, the other man in APC, and we have a lot of people when we see them they run in their own political platform as presidential candidates. We know, say them plenty when don't come out to contest in this 2023 upcoming presidential election. We know how then they rule. So this Peter Obi in Labour Party, Kwankwaso in the other so-called party, APC and the other PDP people, all of them, they scatter these people to make sure, say, no outsider, listen very carefully, no outsider can become Nigerian president. No outsider. Somebody like Showore them, they are outsiders in the game. So you see these people. So if we fall on Peter Obi as president today, he fall in the hand of APC and PDP. If Atiku or Kwankwaso win, is APC and PDP, regardless of their political parties. When then they claim, say, this one a Labour Party, Kwankwaso na that one, Atiku na this one, Bola Tinubu na APC, and other. In fact, na only Showore be the only person. Na Showore be the only person who come from outside the game. The rest political parties in Nigeria, they are all inside the establishment of APC and PDP. That is why today it will be very, very difficult for an outsider or somebody like Showore to win election in that country. Let's be frank. People like Showore. People want Showore. A lot of people want Showore to come as Nigerian president. But on the other hand, a lot of people doesn't want Showore because all of them come out from the establishment. That is the APC and PDP. Now, you see some people here, when they tell Peter Obi making return to PDP, meaning say Peter Obi blood is still a PDP blood till tomorrow. We don't talk about that one in one of our videos. Meaning, Peter Obi blood is, but instead of the North or somebody like Bola Tinubu to become Nigerian president, make Peter Obi become. Now that one where we dey now. Because we know, say, these people, all of them gang up against Sowore. Anywhere, when any political party, when not be AAC, ladies and gentlemen, now PDP and APC and the Northern Cabals and the whole North won the election. There's no two ways about it. So they are out there to hunt down anybody outside the establishment. Like I said before, people like Sowore them. That is just the game. Now, you get this headline where they tell us, say, return to PDP. McAfee tells Peter Obi. And also, WIKE, the VOWS, say, him go expose people. When really want to loot, or people when don't loot before, or people when they loot money, or people when want loot money, anyhow when want put them. WIKE talk say, him go expose them. We go come to that one later. Make we see how WIKE want to expose the people when intend to rob. And we will still see whether WIKE they exclude himself. And we have some questions for Mr. WIKE. You don't see where they take thief, they catch thief, where they take armed robber, they investigate, or they point hand to other people saying them be armed robber. Whereas him no say armed robber. No, you don't do that. So as far as you are in PDP, you are in APC, you are in any political party in Nigeria, you are also the same thing like Buhari, like Abacha them, like Obasanjo them, like Osibanjo them, like all of them when done rob us hand down. Whether you be member of APC and PDP, all of them are the same thing. In fact, if we want to blame people today, to really blame people today, you know what I mean? To blame some group of people today. Now, people when they support APC and PDP, now them be the major problem where we get in Nigeria. And are those people that are supposed to punish all APC members and PDP members. People when they support this evil agenda, this evil northern agenda. So make we take a look on what they tell us about Peter Obi. McAfee they tell Peter Obi say make him come back to PDP as other people don't take come back before. See, because he gets some people when don't run come out for PDP before, but at the same time they say PDP now the best place. So in the talk to Peter Obi when be presidential candidate of another political party according to their claim to come back to PDP. When they know say PDP name don't crumble, APC name don't crumble. There's no two ways about it. So now, they don't say Peter Obi don't go, WIKE don't go, problem just they everywhere. They don't know what to do again, man. They don't know what to do again. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. So, swallow your personal ambition and return to PDP. Now, McAfee did tell Peter Obi, a former governor of Kaduna State, Ahmed McAfee, has asked Labour Party's presidential candidate Peter Obi and a new Nigerian People Party's counterparts, Rabiu Kwankwaso, to swallow their personal ambition and return to the People Democratic Party, just as the senator representing Kano Central, Ibrahim Shakaru, left the new Nigerian People's Party and rejoined the People Democratic Party. McAfee, a former PDP chairman, was a guest on Channel Television breakfast show Sunrise Daily, where he made this remark. Listen, we are not talking about whether Peter Obi win or who will win or who is not winning and who is going to win the game. we are talking about what can you do for the people. What do you have on top your desk for your people? I mean, for the Nigerian people. I mean, for the whole masses. What do you have? You understand? What do you have to present to your people? What is that good agenda? What kind of change are you bringing into the country? That matters a lot. And that is why election have consequences. So the voters, when they vote for people, you got to think very, very well before voting for anybody. Not about how the person look. It's about what the person gets to drop on top table for Nigerian people. Not be how you look, whether it's old or it's young. But you know, sometimes old age affect people as well. You know, so that is the game. That is the game. So then they tell Peter Obi making return to PDP to continue supporting Atiku. Remember, recently, where we hear see them go this their London where them go. Somebody like Bola Tinubu now don't come and expose Peter Obi based on their disagreement in London. So I don't know what they are disagreeing on or what waiting them want, because this meeting, this particular meeting where they go, now to decide Nigerian people's fate and who will really become Nigerian president. That is what they're after, because they know that your vote not a count. Your vote, when they clamor for your PVC or whatever they call them, it doesn't count. Nobody sees you. Nobody know if you are voting or you are not voting. They just place all these things to deceive the world. The person who won't be president, don't they there already. That's it. Now, WIKE, they tell people, say, get some group of people who want do some kind of, have that mind to rob and to loot as if in an innocent person. Now, him make Funky D before talk, say, yes, these people like this, they are doing like that. Like, for example, things when them Buhari, Aisha Buhari, all those when don't rule before and when see they there, they do it tomorrow. Even Atiku Abubakar, when don't do the same thing and go back. The same thing when WIKE and all of them they do. All the whole governors in Nigeria, they are all piece of that thing when we not feel yan again. Now all of them be piece of something. Incompetent people. Criminals. So make we just check and see waiting WIKE they try to tell people about some people when in one expose, like say himself na innocent person. Say even criminals, armed robbers, then get supporters. Armed robbers, when they carry gun day in and day out, then get their own supporters. So if somebody like WIKE or Atiku Abubakar or this Bola Tinubu get supporters, so it's normal thing. So WIKE get supporters. You know what I mean? Rivers State Governor Yason WIKE has said some politicians canvassing for votes to win 2023 presidential election do not mean well for the country, as they were only out to loot national treasure. Okay, now, if you be Nigerian person now, you be young man Nigerian person, a governor now, they tell you this thing about this group of people, because him won't be WIKE know all of them. All of them, they eat it and dine and then wine in the same table. So if WIKE now come and they tell us this thing, we no go fit think twice. We no go think twice and say, no, we are not supposed to vote for this APC people, vote for this PDP people. No matter who come out from there. Even the same Peter Obi, when they jump up and down party to party, This man don't clear you now. Tell you say the people when they canvass say they won't win election. And then know people when they talk. And the two big wings political party, there are two presidential candidates, Atiku Abubakar and the other man will be Bola Tinubu. We know what these people don't do to Nigerian people. And still, we never learn lesson. Okay? So in the tell you now, say, look, all these people want to vote for. You are not going to get anything. Nothing is coming out from there. So you better back off from voting these people. That's what he's telling you. Very simple. You don't need to carry microphone and begin to shout to tell you that these people are criminals. Even you, as a Nigerian person, you know say Bola Tinubu na criminal. You know what Bola Tinubu do to the whole Nigerian people in 2019 with his APC counterparts. We know what Atiku Abubakar don't do to Nigerian people, even when he was in custom. Till when Obasanjo cried out. Obasanjo won't be the president and Atiku na vice. Obasanjo tell us things. Obasanjo don't open our eyes. And Obasanjo keeps saying the same thing. The man had never wavered. He keeps saying the same thing. So WIKE, they tell us now, say, man, make we back off from voting this kind of people into power. Because now it's still the same thing when we will continue to see in that country. There will be no progress. The only thing we will be seeing now pain, disorderliness. That's it. So, ladies and gentlemen, are here where we'll drop the whole story. If you know, say you never subscribed before, please do follow us, subscribe. One love.